Allar here, welcome back to my channel. This is for my March Currently Inked. If you watched my Inky Thoughts video, you know that this one is definitely in here, which is the Lamy Studio with the Birmingham Pen Company Salamander. So I thought for my little title or front page, whatever, instead of doing an ink swatch, I just traced out a little salamander. So, same setup as the first 2 months of this year, which means 6 pens. You already know what one of them is, and let's get to it. So I need to write in March Currently Inked, and I have of course left my what's it called, my pen in the other room. I also just wanted to see what it would be like to actually write on this when I'm still in my traveler's notebook cover. I just wanted to see if it would work or not. So that's what we're going to do. First up is the Marong Q2 with a fine nib. It's the clear one, and this has Pelican Blue Black in it. This is a pen that I'm taking to work with me. I've just also wanted to see how, where am I starting? Like on the second one there. So what was I saying? This is a pen I'm taking to work with me. It is a little bit scratchy, but it was a cheapish pen off AliExpress. I actually really like the size. And I mean, I'm not a massive fan of blues, but I actually don't mind this one. I got this sample for free with a purchase from the Melbourne Pen Show, and I actually really like the violet came in, so I'm just kind of wanting to get through the sample. I didn't want it to go to waste, so I thought, why not fill it up with this? And I have to say, I do think blue ink does look nice. Am I in the screen or not? There we are. I do think the blue ink looks nice in the demonstrator type pen. So that is number one. Next up, the one everyone already knows about, which is the Lamy Studio in olive with a medium nib. This has Birmingham Pen Company. I don't know why my writing is always so messy in here, because when I write in my journal, it's actually a lot neater. It's like I get stage fright. I guess one thing I have become aware about with this pen is this medium nib does feather a little bit in my Stalogy. I journaled with this pen today. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. I knew that, I guess, going back into Stalogy paper, but something to just be aware of. This ink also definitely leans more green or more blue depending on the paper that you're using, which I always find interesting, and I like kind of seeing the different characteristics of the color, you know, depending on the paper medium. Next is a pen I haven't used in ages, which is the Jinhao 80 in black. This has an extra fine nib. This just has the Jinhao on it, the Jinhao nib on it. I have put Lamy nibs on it before, and this is a pen that I don't know why I don't use more often, because every time I do, I have to say I actually really enjoy using it. It has a really nice flow. I like the snap cap, same with the Studio. But yeah, I really enjoy this pen, so I don't know why I don't use it more often. This has Sailor Ink Studio 280 in it, and I've basically finished my sample of that now. I really like that ink as well, and I just think it comes out of the pen really, really nicely. That's number 3. Halfway through. I guess that's one thing about only inking up 6 pens, is that these videos are going to be on the shorter side, but that's okay. I used this pen in February. I almost like fell back in love with it a little bit because I hadn't used it for a while, and I just went, you know what, while I'm enjoying it, why not use it again? And an ink I've always wanted to put in here, and it kind of came up in my inky thoughts, is Marong Q2's Alt Gold Grün. So that is what is in here. Classic Sport Green. This has the fine nib on it. And I mean, this ink, it is a really beautiful ink, and it just comes out of this pen so nicely. You can see I'm trying to do what I was talking about in my Inky Thoughts video is, I guess, a mixture of muted and a little bit brighter. So that's, I guess, what I'm trying to achieve. Next up is the Lamy Cosmic All-Star with the extra fine nib on it. Again, this is another pen I haven't used in a while, but I also, you know, I guess you just forget, don't you? And this is an ink that I have actually used. I used this ink in January, but also, shall we chat about all the Lamy drama that's been happening? Which is the Dark Lilac, the selling to Mitsubishi. I do kind of love fountain pen drama. So this is Inkabara Brown Pink. I really enjoyed using this ink. Just there's a little bit of fluff there. When I used it last time, depending on the paper, again, when I'm noticing this in real time, it does, some paper shows the pink more and some paper shows the brown. This paper shows the pink more. When I was just getting the pens, like kind of writing and running, I did that in my little Muji, and that definitely showed the brown a bit more. And then in my little swatch cards, which I'm just going to bring in here, it actually, again, probably looks on the pinker side. So again, and I like that. I like that it kind of takes on its life, a different life depending on where it is. Last but not least, my Marong A1. Everyone's seen this pen 1,000 times. These are the two I'll be taking to work with me. I still haven't actually gone and purchased another one. I would really like to. I'd like one of the ones that have like kind of the detailing across the metal. Doodlebud has an awesome video with that. He goes through kind of quite a few of them. So this is the extra fine, and this has Twisby grape in it, which I have had that sample for such a long time, and this is my first time inking up a pen with it. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. I really do hope I enjoy it, because I've swatched it a couple times. I've just never put it into a pen. So I'll just bring that up close for you. So we have the Marong Q2 with a fine nib with Pelican Blue Black, the Lamy Studio medium nib with Salamander, and it does definitely kind of look bluer grey there, and then on some papers this green comes through, which is beautiful. The Jinhao 80 extra fine with Sailor Ink Studio 280, Kaveco with Marong Q2's Alt Gold Grün, Lamy All Star, the Cosmic, and then extra fine nib with Inkabara's Brown Pink, and then my trusty Marong A1 with Twisby Grape. That is my current link for March. I would love to know what you are inking up this month. Let me know in the comments below. And there's my little guy. As always, if you could hit like and subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.